we opened on the 1st of September this year, 2013, with 250 people and a mechanical elephant. In the 1950s, when Halton Mill was Lancaster Engineering, they made mechanical elephants for seaside resorts all over the country.
Halton Mill is now officially reopened, I think must be the word.
This is Miles, who's a software designer and improvising musician. You can go in and listen if you like that sort of thing. I don't. You might. We're just really excited about the options for what we've got here.
Well, our vision was that we'd have a low-carbon workspace, which was a kind of vibrant place, but where we'd help and support people to reduce the carbon footprint of their activities, their work activities.
We got builders' estimates in, and it was going to cost us £400,000 to do everything that we needed to do in here.
One of the big challenges on buildings like this is that they essentially leak like a sieve. So we've got huge holes in the wall where extraction fans and ventilation systems came through. We've got bricks through half the windows when it was derelict.
So we applied for a variety of grants, and we got several. We got funding to do the roof and the windows and to make the building airtight.
So we're now on the final run-in on the roof contract here. We've got a dozen people working one way or another on the project. What you can see in front of you is almost the finished product. There's 8 inches of insulation underneath this. There's then another membrane, and there's guys just coming along about to put the fascia boards and the guttering on. This is a sort of fairly high-tech solution really, but it's the only way we could really see to getting the roof airtight. I mean, it's a bit of an experiment. It's an old industrial building. We are seeing how good we can get. We're paying particular attention to sort of how the windows are fitted, sealing around the windows, sealing around all the joints.
And finally, we got some funding for our district heating system, which is run off a biomass boiler.
It runs on wood chip, most of it coming from a sawmill in South Cumbria. The water going into that boiler is preheated by solar thermal panels on the roof and collected in this tank behind me here. And that feeds 41 housing units and all the units in the mill. We've got our own microgrid and our own PV system on the roof, which is now generating our own electricity. Once the hydro scheme, which isn't sort of next door to our project, is up and running, the whole site will, to all extents and purposes, be 100% renewable energy. We've made a number of quite dramatic interventions in the building. That and the sort of renewable technologies that we're putting in, I mean, it got us the top rating for an energy rating for a building recently, and it was the first one that the assessor had ever given on an older building, and that's largely because of the sort of combination of interventions that we've made.
At least half the people that use the mill walk here to work, which is absolutely fabulous. We've got a local children's theatre, we've got ethical web designers, we've got a therapy suite, we've got an events management company and artist studios. What everybody likes is the fact that they can tell their clients that they're based in a low carbon environment, and it's something that really makes a difference in today's business environment. It's just one extra thing that they can say.
But also we want to take that further and have that in the way we carry out our businesses. So we're encouraging recycling. We have an ambition eventually to get to zero to landfill. Each of the rooms are separately metered for utilities to encourage people to be more careful about their use of heat and light. We've got a car club on site, so people don't have to have a car, but they can have one if they need one. We want this to be a wonderful place to work. We want it to be a real community. We want people to care about their environment and care about each other and do good business at the same time. So it's about a kind of complete philosophy, and the environmental part of it is part of the wider philosophy.